What is a shamanic death? Okay, so I'm going to address this a little bit. Now, I'm no expert on this, but I think I've gone through a few of these in my lifetime. So this could be something from like the origination of a shamanic death could be coming from an identity crisis, somewhere where you need to kind of shed a bit of your ego. It could come from a near-death experience, or it could actually come from some feeling that you need to detach from. It's always kind of down to the ego, where you basically, the shamanic death, you come out of that the other side with a kind of a rebirth. Okay, now this all came from, today I drew the bat card, and the bat speaks of, it's basically rebirth, which it says effectively that I need to go through some shamanic death, which I kind of have today with a couple of things. And I always try to honor, I draw a card every day, and I always try to honor that card in some way. If it says I need to be in silence, then I try to make sure I'm in silence. Or if it says, whatever it says to focus on or whatever, I try to really embrace that and honor that animal medicine, because it's a gift from the future. It's a blessing. And that's the way to look on a shamanic death. A death of the ego is basically what that is. Or some people say, this shadow work and all this sort of stuff, where you kind of really get into that. Something you need to shed, right? Some part of you that you need to drop, okay? So, and I try to really embrace that. And what I mean by embrace that is, like, go with the flow. It's not bad. It's not, look, if you're going to be like if it's going to break you down and really like crumble you, then just look at it as a blessing. If you have to go cry into a pillow or something, or like just, I don't know, that's kind of what I felt like a couple of times today, is just to embrace that I don't know, when I want to say like sadness, because it isn't a sadness in a way. If you're shedding some ego, it can be sad for some people. And I think certainly when I first started my journey of self-discovery and all this, and increased consciousness and air quote enlightenment, okay, which I thought, I was like, whoa, man, when I hit this point of feeling like I was the universe experiencing a guy, and like I was part of the whole thing, and I was like, I realized I and the Father are one, just like it says, just like Jesus said. Now, when I quote Jesus, it's not religious, so don't go, oh my God, he's quoting Jesus. He was okay. So what I mean is, like, he was a dude, just like you or me. Unless you're a chick, then he was a chick, just like you. It doesn't matter what he was. It doesn't matter the physical form, but he was a human, and he realized that. Kind of the things that I'm sharing with you along through here is that he realized that he was of the same material, the same essence, the same source as everything else. And he the same power of, like, everything is God. When you realize that everything is God, and you must bless and honor everything that's on the earth, not only like air quote living things, but everything is of the same material. It's of that source, that infinite mind. So that's what the Kabbalion means by the all is in all, and all is in the all, okay? The all, meaning God, is in all. It's in every single thing. And all, everything, is in God, okay? So God is in everything, and everything is in God, okay? It's inseparable. It's all one. And the more you realize that, the more you can appreciate everything as a blessing. And I was going to say something else, but that must be left for another time. Okay, so I'll see you again in the future. Peace and love. Namaste.